Good evening, my fellow creatures of the night, and welcome to this video. Kim Sinister here, and this is kind of my goth on a budget video. I'm just gonna be talking and giving you some of the tips that I usually use, or that I can share with you if you're starting your new goth life, or just if you need the tips. I'm not an expert on the subject. I'm just going to share with you what I normally do. And you're entitled to your own way of gothically shopping, but those are my ways, what I do to get my goth stuff. Of course, you can always go to the goth stores, like those that you normally go. Let's say online, you're gonna look for stores like Queen of Darkness, which is my favorite one. I've shopped online before, but as I've said in previous videos, the import taxes can be quite expensive in Canada for Queen of Darkness. So if you know a store that carries the Queen of Darkness brand, I highly recommend it. Save your money, because it can be sometimes a bit more expensive than other solutions, but I'll never stop loving Queen of Darkness. I'm hooked, I'm addicted, and I'm lucky enough to have a store close to where I live that carries the Queen of Darkness brand. You can go on Too Fast, another online store that is very nice. You can check for other stores that carries brand like Hell Bunny. I'm gonna forget some stuff, I'm sure. Sourpuss. You can go for Iron Fist. Some people don't mind shopping at Hot Topic. I know that I don't mind shopping online at Hot Topic. You can check Amazon as well. They carry a lot of good stuff. Just make sure that you write the basic words in your search, like goth. Start with goth clothes, or goth style, or goth dresses, goth shirt, goth whatever. You can go into steampunk. You can write lace shirts, buckle belts. Etsy is a very good store as well that you can shop for your stuff. So that's more of the new stuff and a bit more expensive. You can go on eBay as well. What's good on eBay is that you can have previously owned stuff. Then again, just make sure that you read the description very well, because sometimes you can get I don't want to say fucked, but you can, yeah, sorry about that, but not everybody out there is honest. I was lucky enough not to be duped before. I'm knocking on wood. It hasn't happened to me yet, but just make sure that you read the description well. Then, if you want more a cheaper place to shop, thrift stores are the best. Never hesitate to go into a thrift store. Just make sure that the store doesn't look too shabby. If you get into the thrift store and it stinks, get out. Of course, it's not going to smell like perfume. It's not going to smell like brand new clothes. Then again, a lot of new clothes end up at the thrift store, because a lot of people, they just don't like their clothes and they just give it away, and it's okay. Better to give than to throw away. You can shop as well on, that's surprising, but either Craigslist or stuff like that. People sell their previously owned clothes there, and you might have some good pieces at a lower price. Going back to thrift stores, as I said, make sure that it doesn't stink too much if you get in, because if it doesn't smell good, it's a sign that it's not kept well. It might be moldy, it might be dirty. Um, there might be some kind of little bugs I'm not going to get into, because you know how much I hate bugs and insects. I can't even say the word properly without having like cold sweat running down my back. Just kidding. I don't like insects. Those little things I don't like. Any bugs I don't. So just make sure that when you go to a thrift store, it looks clean and it doesn't smell too bad. Value Village is a good one. You can go at Friperie Renaissance. You can go at churches, garage sale or stuff like that. Garage sales are not bad either. You can find good stuff there. If you want to look for, I was talking about clothes, but accessories as well. You could go with again, Value Village, or any stores with stores that sell new stuff. You can go in their sell section, liquidation section, and you can find nice stuff. Of course, DIY is a very good idea. You can always do your own stuff if you know how to use a sewing machine. Good for you. I used to, but I used to get the thread all mixed, and that's another story. My mom is a good sewer though. She used to make my clothes when I was younger, so, and she's very good, and she's shown me a lot of good tips on how to sew my own stuff. Yeah, I think that's it for the thrift stores. Um, you can always check out the end of season stuff. You can find good stuff. Sometimes it's hard to find black stuff if you want black stuff. Specifically in the summer, I find it's more difficult to find black stuff in the summer. But I can always manage. Thrift stores are the best for that. They carry all colors all year round. I think that's it. I probably will have other stuff popping in my head once I hit the stop button. Music, of course, you can always go to secondhand stores to find great deals on old CDs and even LPs, or even cassettes if you want. Vinyl is always good too. Oh, another, it just popped into my head. If you're looking for mesh or maybe lacing, good stores you could go to, and that's, well, not surprising but you might be a bit shy going into those stores, but they're the adult store, the erotic stores. You're gonna find lace and velvet and PVC and fake leather and real leather, and you're gonna find amazing stuff there. You might pay a little more, but you might pay less than what you would find online, or so never hesitate to go into a store that you might be, am I gonna find something there? Never hesitate, because you can find little pearls there and be like, oh, that's a treasure, and love it. If you're on a trip somewhere else, out of the country or in another city, never hesitate to go into those stores that you don't know. Once again, how does it look? How does it smell? And how are the owners? Are they nice? Are they good with bargains and stuff like that? Some places they don't like to bargain. Some places they do like to bargain. Always try and feel the vibe there before doing any of bargaining. As for, I was talking about goth stuff, but Wiccan or pagan, it's about the same thing, same stores. Of course, some of you will look for more colors, but you're gonna find it online, in thrift stores, or secondhand stores, or even new stores. Well, new stores where they sell new stuff. They always have a liquidation section if you don't want to spend a lot of money. Staple pieces that you could have: long black skirt, straight, not necessarily pencil, but straight, that goes almost to the floor, or not. Sometimes shorter skirts. A lot of people, as I mentioned before, lace, mesh, velvet, always good to have. Some people will want to have one or two or many corsets. You don't have to have corsets to be goth or to be pagan. You don't have to. Me, to wear as footwear, I like Doc Martens. I can't. They're so comfortable. I only have two pair of boots, but I love them, and I don't mind spending a little bit more for my Doc Martens because I will never say enough. I mean, Queen of Darkness and Doc Martens, for me, I'm in heaven. A dark heaven. You can also opt for a few pairs of high wedges, or, like, as we say, how do we call them in French? Anyways, the big one, the 2, 3, 4, 5 inches one. Demonia is a very good brand that you can check out. More expensive than you'd expect, and just make sure that you have epoxy glue, because sometimes they come undone. Sometimes, not all of the time, but sometimes they come undone. If you want wingle pickers or shoes like that, pointy shoes, you can always go on Etsy. You can check my May favorites for 2016. I have links there that you can look at to discover new stuff. So I think that's it. It was pretty random, eh? If you have questions or comments, or if you want me to specify some stuff, don't hesitate. If you haven't subscribed so yet, please do so. Share this video. Give me a thumb up if you like it, and I'm gonna do a part 2, more like my thrift haul that I did this past weekend. So that's it for now. I'm gonna wish you good night, sleep tight, don't let the vampires bite. I love you all. Bye.